Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Wuchang Fallen Feathers running on PC. No. My fight money. Are you okay? I'm trying to find opportunities to parry, but it's a little harder to tell. He doesn't necessarily, like, his red attacks aren't actually red. Another boss that likes to break the rules. Quite the jaunt to get to him. Like, why isn't the shrine right here?
The Empire crumbles, yet here I stand.
Oh, you're so ungrateful. After all I helped you with. Now you want to chop me up? Oh, you don't have friends.
Prove thy worth.
That was from quite the distance. Oh, it's a one-hit kill. Okay. It's from quite the distance. And it's a one-hit kill. I know, and I have like a fair amount of HP. It's not like I don't have that much HP. This is like a really cool location. It didn't make any sense that you didn't find anything here when you first came here. It's just like, it seems like a boss area, but there's no boss. Get my one red feather. Parry me. Parry you back. I do think I've made this game like unnecessarily more difficult by choosing twin blades, but you know, they're really cool. I did the same thing in Elden Ring. It's like, there's no reason why you should choose twin daggers. It's one of the worst decisions you can make in that game. But I had fun with them. More so than the sword and board. The sword and board is just a very boring playstyle.
The Empire crumbles.
And like Monster Hunter, you know, Monster Hunter, I'm more inclined to use the great sword, just because it's such a risky weapon. There's where the twin swords kind of suck. People charging you, no matter what.
For my might, I command.
No time to heal. He looks cool though. I wish I would look that cool when I got that age. I will very much not look like that. I certainly won't be flying around, you know, slapping around girls half my age. Or, well, in his case, I guess she'd be like a quarter of his age. Of course, I would also choose not to slap around a girl, but, you know, Wuchang is awful aggressive. Every time I parry, he just parries me right back. Like, I try to follow up with an attack, and he's just like, nope. How dare you parry me? I invented the parry. I'm that old. Wuchang or Eve? Eve, of course. It's not even a question. maybe even Raven more than Eve. Like I said, man, Raven got a bad deal. I mean,
The Empire crumbles. Yet here I stand.
she did everything Adam wanted, and then Eve still made the same choice Raven did. But, but you know, Raven is not, you know, Eve is not evil. Somehow.
Witness the might of the dragon.
Oh, jeez. I really think they needed to work a little bit more on that story for Stellar Blade, because it's like, it doesn't actually make that much sense that Eve would choose Adam. I mean, he really didn't work for it. He just happened to be the only guy in the entire planet that didn't have his face removed or his head replaced. Everybody else, all the guys are like, you know, they just have you know, massive work done on them.
The Empire crumbles. Yet here I stand.
Yeah, thankfully that game was successful. He does that move that he does that pull-on move that we learned. He's using it against us. I just think it's funny that Stellar Blade would manage to be successful from a Korean studio where console games are not really that popular. And that specific kind of game, that character action game, or you know, sort of Souls light, is definitely not popular in Korea. I mean, I mean, most people don't even own a PlayStation 5 in Korea. So it was nice to see that be successful. You know, because they were kind of working against the odds.
The Empire crumbles.
You know, and I don't know if it would have been just as successful if Sony didn't put some money into it. I mean, it's kind of hard to say on that front, but regardless, it's nice that it's there. And they keep adding stuff to it. So they just abandon the game, you know. And those are all good characters. I mean, all the characters in the city could have their own game. You know, they could release like a little piece of DLC where you're the shopkeeper and you just manage the shop. Little rhythm action game for the singer in the bar after you put all her pieces together. Little marriage simulation with Raven. Yeah. Yeah, let's throw some stuff out there. I'd buy all that.
The Empire crumbles. Yet here I stand.
to counter me, you jackass. Got a counter look in your eyes. Found the secret room that has a Raven statue. Oh. I think they added that room. Are you talking about the developer's room? Yeah, because for a long time there was this quest that never had an end in the city. And I don't remember what patch that... I don't remember what patch fixed it, but yeah, you can enter the little developer's room. I still haven't done it yet. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't at least one or two fans of Raven in that city.
The Empire crumbles. Yet here I stand.
Honestly, I'm surprised there's not that much merch for Stellar Blade. Although, I don't know, I guess people don't really buy physical things anymore. But if it was like, you know, Electronic Arts or Ubisoft, they would have just completely hoarded the crap out of that game, you know? There would have been comic books and wristwatches. And then they would have lost a ton of money and blamed the developer, you know.
The Empire crumbles. Yet here I stand.
You know, man, I'd love to have an Eve statue. I'll even take a Providence statue, because Providence is a pretty cool looking boss. I'll take a lily statue. I'll take a little model of the ship. Oh, Providence is a very hard boss. That's like the hardest boss in the entire game. And he does things that no other boss does. I still like him though. I definitely want like a model of the ship. I don't know if they ever gave it a name.
The Empire crumbles. Yet here I stand.
Trying to see where I can parry, but it's only in between combos. You usually can't parry a starter with his moveset. Scarlet Boss Challenge? I have not. No, I really haven't dived in too much after the initial release. Like I didn't play all through all the DLC. I was waiting to do that on PC, you know, now that I have it on PC. But then, like, you know, all these other games have come out, and it's kind of hard to find time to go back and play Stellar Blade. I do so here and there, you know, very irregular play on it. Just because I really love that world. Yeah, I haven't fought Man yet, so yeah, I haven't fought either of those. No, I really do want to play it. I just got all these other games. I mean, I've got to get through this game. Gotta go back to Kazan. Go back to AI Limit. By the time I go through all of those games, you know, something else will be out. I mean, Ninja Gaiden 4 will be out. I think that comes out this month. So yeah, it's just like this pile of games. And I only, every time I play, I stream. So I'm not really like playing outside of the times I'm not streaming. Like I might play some TFT at lunch, which I won't stream that, but you know, really not that much time. Break the shield. I see you. I know what you're trying to do. Yeah, instant counter.
The Empire crumbles. Yet here I stand.
That really sucks. You get no reward for a parry. Like, you spend all this time looking for ways to, or, you know, strikes to that you can parry, and then you get nothing for it. Yeah, I'm assuming you get nothing for it for the longsword too. That he'll just do the spear strike, or whatever it's called. I know it's one of the moves that we can do. I even try to back away right as soon as he does his move, but it still damages me. It's like you just can't touch him. All you can do is parry and then just like wait for him to react. I mean, I guess it stops the attack, so that's the only benefit you get, is that you're not being attacked anymore. But you're also not getting to attack. Yeah, I mean, I hope for this game that the developers are okay. You know, once the government got involved and started cracking skulls on all the people threatening the developers, I hope things work out better. I mean, it's China. It's not like here where a little shit talk just gets you no consequences. No real privacy there either. You can't just be anonymously threatening people's lives. I mean, there's a record of what you do and say. Here you can just be a shitheel all day. You never have to face anything.
Kneel before my might. I command thee.
2? What else you got? Projectiles too. Alright, well, this is the first time I've seen phase 2, so. Old man's got a lot under his sleeve, you know? Or in his sleeve. You know, this outfit's okay. It's not really doing anything for me, though. Let's get our tiger powers. Summon our feline powers.
Here I stand. Kneel before my might. I command thee.
Oh, it's a fun fight. Not mad at it. But yeah, I'm certainly not going to be the master of it anytime soon. Oh, you know, I did run into the issue you were having with TFD and it behaving real laggy. I finally kind of run into that where it seemed like my controls were really super delayed. Seems like that's something new, though. That I don't remember it ever behaving like that. So yeah, it feels like that's like a problem with like a cheater and some sort of control mod. That's what it felt like. Although I don't know why you would ever have a control mod in TFD. Like the game's not that kind of difficult game. I mean, it's a difficult game, but you know, you can eventually work past the difficulty, and then it becomes easy. Yeah, to me it felt like a controller mod gone wrong, where like my moves were super delayed, and they acted, you know, like my right stick would be like a second or two off, and then it would get stuck as well. So yeah, not really sure what's going on there. Hopefully they fix it. Find the source of it. I mean, people do cheat, right? But they mainly cheat for items. So they either try to cheat the shop, or they try to cheat the drops. They don't really try to cheat the gameplay. At least I don't think so. But who knows, you know? I mean, I know they try to cheat on the, like on the challenge times, on the leaderboards. For sure, they cheat there. Because some of those leaderboard times, I'm just like, that's not, that is not a real time.
The Empire crumbles. Yet here I stand.
I mean, if there's a game in the world, there's going to be somebody that cheats. I mean, people will cheat in solitaire. You're not fighting anybody except for yourself. I mean, losing in solitaire is not really a loss per se. Yeah, but I'm just saying that's how it felt. It felt like somebody, like it felt like the old Call of Duty days, or maybe the current Call of Duty days. I don't know. It's been a long time since I played Call of Duty, but it felt like if you were stuck in a room with a cheater that had like an aimbot or something that would also mess up your controls. That's what it felt like to me. But it only happened in the morning, like yesterday when we were playing in the evening. I never experienced any lag. But in the morning, you know, I could see what you were talking about. And it was only in the morning. It wasn't any other time. Well, I don't think I'm beating this boss tonight. I don't even think I'm gonna get like his first phase down. Not much, you know, less his second phase. I'll reach the second phase once. But you know, par for the course. I spend a week playing a single boss in this game. I mean, after we're done with this game, I'm gonna do the Lives of P expansion. Which will be, you know, another hard-ass game.
Empire crumbles. Yet here I stand.
or Ninja Gaiden 4, whichever comes first. I was actually pretty happy we managed to beat Little Nightmares, you know, fairly quickly. There's so many games that take so long to play. Like, games are so long now, you know. I mean, when I was growing up on, you know, oh, Jesus. You know, on the NES, you know, a game was like 20 minutes long. And the only reason why why it was more than 20 minutes is because the game was like super duper hard. So it was the only thing that made the games long was them being like ridiculously hard. Like playing OG Ninja Gaiden, I mean, you could beat that game in less than an hour if you have it all memorized. But when you're a kid playing it, you played it for you know, a week or 2 weeks because it's so damn hard. It's interesting my Mimic shows up right at the spawn point and not... You know, well, I guess obviously it can't appear in here. It's weird that it appears right there. Back off. Darn it. Does she really appear there? She just all of a sudden appeared here for no reason. Oh, I guess it was just the one time. That's super weird. Making the game do weird things.
The Empire crumbles. Yet here I stand.
I'm surprised when I get hit sometimes. I mean, sometimes I really do think I time it right and just off by just a hair. I know my other friends think I'm crazy playing these kind of games. It's like, because none of us like hard games. Although I do like these games, I just realized that I'm really not like that well equipped to play them. But you know, a little perseverance, a little patience. Eventually you get through it.
The Empire crumbles. Yet here I stand.
Rock saved you, man.
Witness the might of the dragon. More lightning. Before me.
Alright, last try for the evening. Got other games to play. But I don't want to get too rusty on this one. If I don't play for like a day or two, then it is like totally lose the rhythm.
Witness the might of the dragon.
Cannot parry that. Thought I could. He's like, nope. Off my lawn. Okay, well, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Wuchang Fallen Feathers running on PC. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.